like a Hellcat.
Story Vacation Story 3 animated, and make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, all that, and I'm gonna be doing, if I hit 100, I'm gonna be doing, like I said in the other videos, if I hit 150 or 100, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway of 1,000 V-Bucks, 100 V-Bucks, 1,000 V-Bucks, and let's get started to the video. A Scary Vacation 3. Okay.
During my holiday, I spent about 3 weeks in Japan. I arrived pretty late, so I couldn't check into the hotel that I initially booked, so I booked the cheapest hotel that I could find nearby. Aesthetically, it was quite nice, but it didn't have easy access to the building, meaning anyone could come in and go to any room as they please. Plus, there was no security in sight.
That's pretty dumb that they doesn't have security, because in most hotels they're haunted, as if you know. But that's pretty dumb if they don't have security, and that's pretty dumb. They don't have cameras.
After arriving in my room, I ordered some food and watched some TV. I was still pretty jet-lagged from the flight, so I started to get ready for bed. As I was falling asleep, I felt the urge to double-check the door just to see if it was locked. I didn't think anything was going to happen, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. About 5 minutes after I checked the door, I heard footsteps outside. Initially, I thought it was someone leaving their room, but the footsteps started to pick up speed.
That's creepy, because he would be stupid. Somebody would be stupid enough to go in a non-security hotel, and somebody can just go walk in the door when they want to. It's stupid.
Sounds started getting louder and louder, and I started to freak out a little. All of a sudden, the sound stopped. I looked at the light shining through the bottom of my door, and there was a shadow of a person. At first, I thought it was room service, but it was too late for that. Or maybe it was some drunk idiot who was at the wrong room. As soon as I switched my light on, the shadow disappeared. I was confused, but I reluctantly went back to bed. That's when I suddenly heard scratching coming from my door, so I immediately turned my light on and shouted, "Who's there?" After a moment of silence, I heard the footsteps slowly fade away. At this point, I was thinking it could be some kids messing around, so I got up, opened the door, and peeked my head outside. I glanced in both directions down the dark and slim hallways. That's when my heart stopped. A man emerged from the darkness and ran erratically towards me. His face was contorted as he screamed, and I could see he was holding a knife in his right hand. As he got closer, I could see him more clearly. He had disgusting long, dirty hair. His clothes were ripped, and he had cuts and...
Okay, now, that's just a mentally insane person going in a hotel killing people. And why would the owner or the desk person let him in, and this is how he looks with a knife in his hand.
Bruises all over. I quickly slammed my door and pressed against it, praying that the man would just go away. After what felt like hours, I finally gathered my courage and looked through the peephole. He was gone. I let out a sigh of relief and checked the peephole again. My heart started pumping faster than ever before. He was right in front of the door. He was wearing a maniacal smile on his face, and all of a sudden he raised his knife and yelled, "I'm gonna fucking kill you!"
Whoa.
I jumped.
Whoa. I can't even say nothing about this. Whoa.
Back and kept my eyes locked on the bottom of the door as I backed up to my bed. I grabbed my phone and started dialing the police. As I raised the phone to my ear, I saw that the shadow was gone. When the police arrived, I tried to explain what happened, and they checked the security cameras. They almost
now they have
immediately
security
recognized the
cameras.
man. He had been doing this to people for a while now, and the police had been trying to track him down for months. After a long night of no sleep, I finally arrived at the right hotel that I had booked initially in Tokyo. That creepy guy was still on my mind, but I thought the chances of him being here were pretty slim, so I didn't bother locking my door that night.
Why would you not
At
lock your door?
12:05 a.m., I woke up to a big bang next to me. I turned around to see the same guy passed out on the floor with a knife in hand. I was in shock. How did he find me? I quickly ran out of the room and locked him inside. The cops came and he was finally arrested. Let's just say I'm always going to be locking my doors from now on.
Yeah, you're stupid for not locking your door. Very stupid. What I can say about this is the guy is super stupid, and he should know he's supposed to lock the door every time at night when you go to bed. You're supposed to lock the door, but obviously this guy is stupid, and he's I don't know how to say it, but he's now let me talk about the person that was trying to get in the freaking. That was the person that had blood all over him and stitches that had the knife. That person looked like he died and came back to life. Like he's mental. He needs help very bad. But anyway, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, all that. I will be doing reactions every Thursdays, videos every Monday to Wednesdays and Fridays. See you guys later. Peace.